I have made a decent start to the mural in the nursery. For now we mostly have a blue wall and I've started painting on the elephant. Hi everyone!
Hello!
This week I finished painting the mural in the nursery, which has been a big ongoing project for me.
And we've finished decorating our nursery.
I've spent another day working at painting the elephant. It's looking a bit creepy, I think, at the moment. It definitely needs some eyes. Yeah, Will said it looked like a ghost elephant. So I think I'm going to do the eyes now. And then of course the tusks, and I need to do all the details on the trunk and then the body. It's really starting to come to life. Next stages will be doing the detail along the trunk and then finishing off the body.
Now that the nursery is almost finished, a few bits left to do. Now that I have the rocking chair also finished, I'm about to make some shelves out of the leftover chestnut from the rocking chair. I have a few bits stacked in here, which I'm about to lift out to see what sort of shelves, what sort of size I can make out of them. So I've quite a few bits left. This bit, which is quite long and straight, and of these two nice bits, which are a good thickness, and then 3 or 4 wee bits which probably aren't going to be any good, just because of the bends and the shapes of them. What I'm going to need is a straight edge along one side and another, because it's going tight against the wall and in the corner. And I think the first thing I'm going to do, mark a nice straight edge along this one. It's pretty good because it's got a straightish edge, but I will recut it. Put a straight edge on all 3 pieces using the table saw, and then I shall probably do the right angle cut on the bigger side, so as it's bigger in the corner and gets smaller as it comes along the wall. There's a bit of bark or softer wood along the edges. I don't know if you can see this. There was woodworm in the bark. Not in it anymore, but you can see a sort of line around there. It's all softer wood, and this side of the line is the hard chestnut wood. So if this is the outside, I need to take it off right back to there to keep it all good.
Now that I have finished painting the elephant part of the mural, I am moving on to the next animal, which is going to be a giraffe. However, because it's such a big area, it's such a big wall, and it's my first time doing anything like this, it's quite difficult to get the proportions right. So I'll show you the problem. I've did a bit of drawing up until now, and I'll show you how it's looking. So there's its body, its legs, its tail. Then it goes into the neck. So far it could be a horse. Up the neck to a massive head. It's just really not in proportion. The horns on the top of the giraffe are the same length as the legs, the same thickness as the legs. So I think what I'm going to do is keep the head as is and readjust the body, make it a lot bigger, the body, hopefully. I have to giggle. Adjustments have now been made to the giraffe outline. It looks very liney, but I know what lines are what. It looks a bit more in proportion now, so it's time to start painting. The giraffe head is now more or less finished, and it's time to make a start on the body. I need to try to bring it all together. But so far we have a giraffe head and a full elephant. This is definitely taking a while, but I'm really enjoying it. It's actually made me feel quite inspired to paint more. I now have a base on the body and neck and the head finished, some shadows added. So the next bit will be to add the mane to the giraffe's back and also do some shading on the body and neck. You'll see the lines where I've drawn out some trees roughly. The whole sort of bottom of the wall I plan to have green with different leaves and things.
I've now got one bit sanded. It is a rough sand because I will be sanding it to get all these lines off. But basically I'm just cleaning it up, making sure there's no bad bits left around the edges, which I would want to take off. And once they're all cleaned up like this, I should bring them in, cut them or mark them to shape. And after I cut them, I can give them a final sand and they're ready to wax. This is one that isn't rough sanded yet, so much dirt. So do this one next and then on to the big one.
Okay, so the mural is coming along very nicely. The last thing I want to do is a tree sort of in this corner here, coming up like this. I had thought about doing a bird, but I think I'm going to do the tree and then tidy everything up, and then it will be more or less finished, I think. I really wasn't sure how this was going to go because it's been so long since I've even lifted up a paintbrush to try to paint anything semi-artistic, but I'm really pleased with the results. Hello, giraffe! It's one of them things that you could keep working at and keep working at, but I am happy with it and I just want to get it to a stage where it looks more or less finished, and then if I take the fancy one day I can come and maybe add that bird in or something else. First leaf of the tree done. Seven more to go.
After cleaning the 3 shelves up, I've brought them up to the nursery and just marked little lines for the ends on the 3 pieces. One there and this one a bit shorter. So now I'm going to cut these off, sand the edges a bit smoother, and then give the tops and the underneaths a final sand because there's quite a bit still to come off them. I've now got the shelves all sanded and cleaned, ready to put some wax on them. 2 sitting here that were just drying out, and 1 here ready for the wax. Same wax as our rocking chair.
So the mural is finished! It feels like it has been forever in the painting, but I'm really pleased with how it has turned out. Like I have mentioned before, I haven't attempted ever to paint something at this scale, and the last time I lifted a paintbrush to do something, to paint something artistic, I was still at school, so it's been a while. Although I like to see on the wall as it is, I'm really looking forward to seeing the furniture in place now, which we're going to get stuck into now, aren't we?
Yes, a couple of shelves to put up.
Shelves to put up, rocking chair to come in.
And cot to move over.
And cot to put in place.
And a few things to set on the shelves.
and the room will be nearly finished.
A bit here, maybe a bit lower.
A wee bit lower. Perfect.
It feels great to have our nursery almost finished.
So nearly there. Baby boy, we are ready for you.
All we need is baby boy.
All we need is the little man. At the time of this video going out, I will be 34 weeks pregnant, so we really don't have that long to go. But we are feeling super organised, more organised than we've ever been in our lives actually.
I would say so.
And we're really happy with how this little nursery room has turned out. We've certainly put more time into this room than any other room in the house.
We wanted to be right from the start.
And it's been very nice to take our time and create pieces of furniture ourselves.
Two things left for it to be completely finished. One is we need to find a nice rug for the middle of the floor, which we wanted to wait till all the things were in position so we can get something the right size. The other thing which we need is curtains, which we have some on order, blackout curtains, which will be coming shortly, hopefully.
So yeah, just a few soft furnishings to finish the space off. Of course, when the little baby arrives, he's actually going to be sleeping in with us for the first little while anyway, but it's nice to have this room ready with all the baby stuff in it so everything's kept in one place. But the curtains should be ready by the time he's here, but he won't be sleeping in here anyway for, I would say, at least 6 months. So yeah. It's not a huge concern for us, but we'll pick up a little rug, we'll get the curtains, and then everything's ready to go. And we don't need to worry about trying to get a nursery ready whenever he's here. Yes. And we can just enjoy our time with him. In fact, we're that organised, we've already got his little Moses basket crib set up beside our bed, and we're just ready now. We're excited to meet him. Tired, are you?
I could just sit here and rock you both to sleep.
Oh, that would be nice.
You don't even need to rock yourself.